Savannah. We're with Savannah, Norton, and Dad. Dad, squeeze in. Let's see how closer that. Can you squeeze in right? Savannah, Norton, and Savannah, you're a student of Hampton High School. Now, Savannah has an interesting story here. Savannah is saying that, you know, as an athlete, she was supposed to be competing at champs, but due to some mix-up with paperwork and, you know, a series of mishaps, the team is not competing at champs this year, Savannah, to your disappointment. And the team did very well at Western champs. Hampton placed third, fourth at Western champs. You know, and with all of the mix-ups, Savannah decided that she still wanted to compete at champs. So with the support of Dad, Dad is very diligent and instrumental, and Mom, you know, they both decided to support you, Savannah. So you decided to be the only athlete to represent Hampton this year. All right, and then going forward, unfortunately, you started one of the events you started.
I started 200 meters yesterday.
With a distance of 43.163.
And then what happened? What happened?
I started the race and coming off the corner, my hamstring cramped up.
With a distance of 47.10
meters. And so you had to be pulled for the race. Okay, so, you know, Savannah, it's very difficult. You've trained and prepared for champs. I know, you know, your dreams have been crushed to compete this year. So what? What is with the plan? So just sit in the stands and observe, you know, and get experience from the sidelines?
Well, for now, yes. I'm going to go back home, go back to the drawing board, and rest for a while, and then go back in Easter for training again.
Okay, so did you compete last year at champs?
No, I transferred, so this was that I had to go.
So, would this have been your first time competing?
For Hampton, yes.
For Hampton High School. But when you were at your former school, where Bel Air, you had competed at the high school level.
Yes.
Okay, so you are familiar with the joy of being on the track. Yes. So tell me, is it normal to have last-minute injuries? You know, let the public know. What's the likelihood that you can have an injury that very minute of competing?
Pardon me?
What's the likelihood that the very minute you're starting out the race, you suffer an injury without any kind of warning? Is that normal? Like before, do you feel like the muscles kind of tightening, nothing like that, no pre-warning?
Well, when I was warming up for the race, I had a little pinch in the hamstring, but I never thought it was that serious, and I consulted one of my coaches, and they said if I felt anything, I was stop. But it was more of something I never expected to happen in the race.
Of course, I mean, nobody can predict what's going to happen. So Dad, you know, introduce yourself.
My name is Keith.
Keith. So Keith, tell me now, what compelled you as a parent, you know, Savannah making the decision that she's going to support the school on her own? You know, I admire her conviction, and as a parent, you know, how do you decide that, you know, irrespective you're going to support her?
We have to support Savannah.
Okay, absolutely. So, any thoughts on your personal opinion, you know, with regards to Savannah and the rest of the team being denied, you know, the opportunity to compete based on paperwork? Was that something, you know, on part of the school, or is that something you are free to disclose?
I don't think it's necessarily the school. I don't think it's the school. It could be just one individual making a mistake. Or leaving out some stuff, I don't know.
Savannah seems very driven as an athlete. You know, I'm just curious. You know, when it sounds like Hampton is a struggling team. Is there any consideration to consider, you know, other schools in that area? Because Savannah seems like, you know, she should be on a team where her efforts are rewarded.
Right, yes, that's true. I think there's not a strong coaching athletic team situation at Hampton. I don't know if they have any intention of building on it, but whatever is best for her.
Absolutely. So Savannah, is that something you're open to? You consider a transfer, so you know you can really be more a part of a team that's, you know, more actively dominant in the field of track? Because you personally seem very driven. Do you feel like if you align yourself with a stronger team, you know, it would improve your personal performance?
Yes, I do think if I transferred to a stronger school, which is stronger in track and field, I'd have a better chance of succeeding in athletics.
Well, the good thing, Savannah, you're only 15 years old. You know, you have many more chances ahead of you, and I hope for your sake, you know, you'll make the right decision whether you stay with Hampton or you have a transfer, that next year we can look forward to to see you, representing whichever school you decide. But kudos to you for, being very, going to say, listen, I want to compete, you've trained and you've prepared yourself, and it's just unfortunate it has ended this way. But wish you all the best, and at this point, seem to have just enjoyed from the stands, and cheer on the other athletes like a true sportsman, right? Thank you so much for talking with us, and Daddy Keith.